There we go. You and your noisy typing.
I know. I know. I should be beat.
Mm-hmm.
Mud pie.
Automakers.
Automakers in the house. Always Steve.
Lone Star.
Lone Star. Anita. Oh, Anita. Old ways, Mama.
Hey, Mama. Hey,
Farmer Mabel.
Lorelai. Long time no see. Hey, Kiwi.
It's Emma A. Short Round.
Yeah? Showed 2 live streams for me. This one works, but the other doesn't. Oh, because we set it up wrong. So that's it. It's fine now. He's gonna fix it.
I don't know if I can fix it. I only saw one last
It's only one now. It's fine. It might have been that there
It's
was.
fine.
Yeah. See, that was.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. What's up, Phil? What's up, Minute Man? How is that happening again?
All right. Oh, really?
What?
That's what we're gonna do.
What? So.
Wow, let's talk about class. And that's live.
I don't care.
Yes, we're having an awesome day.
So.
I was watching the giraffe. Yay! She got her t-shirt.
Awesome sauce.
And her sample. Yay, guys. Wait, why? Whoa.
Whoa, what
did he say, Kitty?
Why can't I not see what he said?
Why are we timing out? Kitty, Skype me, please.
What the?
I don't know. Hold on. Relax. I don't know.
Might have been done on accident. Because he was just up in here again, right?
Mm-mm. They're not allowed here, Jason? Did he say something?
What is going on?
Down a little bit further. No, he's good. Okay, they're typing random. Yeah, no, it's probably
He's got a cat, y'all.
not just that, but he has a hard time seeing, guys. So he's fine. Yeah, I saw it, B lady.
Yes, Susan, I did. What's up, Pooper Scooper?
Did I get your email? Yes, I did get your email. What?
Espionage is her middle name. So,
Hey, Ginger Rose, what's up?
hey, Hoss, how's it going?
Doing great, Hoss.
Birds fly and fish swim, Jason. That's right, Palmetto.
Yeah. Huh.
There's a no, it says it's a essential oil thing. You're doing good.
What does your shirts, Robin? Does the bottom of your shirt say pirate on? It says Clary on, which is for a play on Clary Sage. Because
Silver
Clary
Moon
helps
Acres
you
in Homestead. How you doing tonight?
Clary helps you calm down.
So we're gonna give everything a few minutes, and
Hey, I wear aprons. Did the giraffe have her baby, or am I watching a no preg?
Homesteading the Pioneer Way. How's it going? Farmer Meemaw.
Fell asleep. What?
I got called out by J-Null. Hallelujah Homestead. How you doing?
How did you get called out by Jane?
Probably
Probably
about
for
fishing.
Probably.
So I'm gonna did he call me out in a video? So he hasn't called me yet today. So
Well, they were out pretty late because
Yeah.
we just talked to
Wayne.
Yeah.
So he called me out, eh? Yeah. Headed back. David's headed back to Nevada to get the last of our step. We'll have everything here at the new homestead.
Yay!
That's awesome.
Yeah, Clary does seem to help just about everything.
So
I bought chicks this week. Me
You're
too.
not the only one, Ginger Rose. You're not the only one.
We're gonna talk about that in a minute too. I thought it had the baby. I don't know. I have better things.
Oh, in Wayne's
Well, not
video.
better things, just more
Okay.
things to do. It's not better. I would love to sit and watch it, but
No, Wayne was not on today. Wayne is probably going to be taking a break. Me and him were
Live
talking about
streaming,
it, but I think he's going to be putting a video out about taking a break from live streaming tonight. He was out fishing with his daughter,
yeah.
and she caught her very first fish, and it was a huge bass.
12-inch bass is what he said.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was huge, so it was pretty cool. Very cool.
So,
Hey, it's
hey,
Emma.
short round! I saw you the first time I said, hey, I guess you just didn't hear me. So, it's cool. Let's see how many folks we get in here tonight. I'm expecting it to be kind of low since we now have somebody running against us.
Don't even start that.
So,
Oh,
it's okay.
Robin bought herself a herd.
Amen.
You have no idea.
Hey, Woody.
Hey, Woody.
Woody.
Sorry about that, dude.
No, I wasn't talking. Woody, sorry about that, man.
Blind man typing.
We got a
that's
little
it.
bit things. What's up, Alabama Gardner? How's it going, buddy? Glad to see you in here. That's awesome. Thanks for coming by.
Yeah, Woody is Woody's a buddy of ours. Speaking of that, Woody, I sent your package today, so you should be getting it in the next couple of days.
What's up, Recycled Cottage?
Tanya.
Mama Cat.
Tanya, I sent yours as well. So
Yeah, man, she got. If
can we just talk about it in a minute? You talking about my purchase, or you talking about something else?
No.
Okay, go ahead.
if I had a permission from Wayne. Wayne sent me the picture of her holding the fish, and she's all kind of. She's excited, and she's kind of like, oh my gosh, all in the same...
In the same moment. It's
at the
pretty
same
funny.
moment, and she's kind of like holding it up, and she's got this nice large mouth on there. So, what's up, Wallace Lake?
There's W5. We haven't seen this in a
W5,
while.
what's up, brother? World Without Law, how's it going? So, we're doing pretty good in here.
And Tanya, I sent you a little extra for being so patient with me. How funny.
So we're at the end of the week.
It's been interesting. Don't worry about it, guys. It's not that big of a deal. We're just going to keep rolling. We're good. Are you going to get
we're gonna talk
more
about
tan shirts, or should I get something else? No, I'm going to do tan shirts. If that's what you want, That's fine. I need to put them up on the website. I haven't.
Sound is distorted here. Oh no, is everybody else hearing us okay?
Most people just call me Silverman. Okay.
Roger that. So, Silver Moon. That
Man,
sounds like
these
a song.
flies. It's not even April yet, and we got flies like
I know,
crazy.
we gotta
Hey, Teresa. Hey, T. I'm sorry. T, I sent your package today, too. Your shirt and your oils are in your package. And then I haven't seen Green Gables in here yet, but if we see her, I sent hers as well.
Yeah. So.
So.
Yeah, it's crazy. I mean, this weather is absolute. Oh, y'all, we gonna have goose soon. I'm gonna tell you this much right now. We gonna be having goose, but we'll get into that once we get the show going.
Yeah. All right, sound
How you
looks pretty
say
good. Phoebe.
Hey, Phoebe.
All right.
All right, so we got 72 altogether extraordinary.
Yay.
Laura, where you been?
Huh? Laura.
Let's try Lorelai. She knows I'm talking to her.
You have the best audience. It's better than ever. It is clear and loud. Good. Awesome. All right.
So, hey, Bob. Hey, T. Teresa, you changed your
picture. Yeah. Uh-huh.
That's
a
a good looking picture.
You got the t-shirts. What? Oh, I got the first round of t-shirts. I didn't get the second round yet.
So.
Bad Goose.
Oh, you have no idea how bad goose. But, okay. So, it's been about 11 minutes. So, let's go ahead and just kick this show off right. Welcome, by the power of the
there's
Homestead.
Vina.
Should I do it? They haven't heard it in a long time.
Are you going to do it?
I'm just going to say YouTube.
Okay.
Should I do it?
You know they can hear us because we have really good audio.
I know.
Okay.
I don't know when I'm going to do
it. We got geese driving us crazy with, well, they taste better. Yeah. Please hit the like button.
So.
We got a storm coming tomorrow. Oh, her grandma and grandpa. That's cool.
Oh, that's super cool.
Very neat.
Yeah.
Very neat. How do we hit the like bottom tonight? Yes.
Yes, you can hit the like button, bottom, whatever tonight. So.
Focusing a lot on my home and spirituality.
Yep, there you go.
Ah, look at Anita. Takes headphones off. My nitro has been waiting. I turned down my volume. Look at Amanda. Where's Kitty at? I don't see her.
Kitty's bouncing.
What's he gonna do? Fart?
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, YouTube is proud to bring to you the live stream champions of the world. I'm the big bear. She's the mama bear. And together we are the big bear Homestead.
Hey, look, there's the weekend homestead.
Weekend Homestead, what's going on, brother?
Volume warning. Turn your volume down.
And if you don't like it, we got 2 words for you.
I don't know there.
Suck it.
Volume down. He's faking talking. Sound is down. Ready. Told ya.
So, what a week have we had here on our homestead.
It's been a week, I'll tell you.
Between storms,
Yes.
mud,
Yes.
drama.
Ugh.
The mud and drama kind of go hand in hand.
Yeah, well, you know.
And all out just... My son turned 18 yesterday.
Yesterday, yep. That was cool. Mm-hmm. That was for you, Short Round. I gotta get you a better microphone for that. Are you done? We're done.
It's done.
And the crowd goes wild. Boiling maple syrup today.
Ooh, that
Very
sounds
cool.
But let's see. What all did we get accomplished this week? We didn't put out a single video this week, except for Monday's homesteading video. And boy, do we have a surprise for you guys on Monday when it comes to the homeschooling on the Homestead video. Lonely Prepper, why you gotta bring old stuff up?
No, truck's not fixed.
I mean, why you bringing up old news? We talking about new stuff. The frogs are singing.
Mobile Homestead. Happy birthday, Blaze. Happy birthday, Blaze.
Hey, my mobile homestead.
Blaze the man. That's right.
Yep.
When's he shipping out to boot camp? Probably not till the end of the year.
Soon.
No, probably not till the end of the year. Oh, okay. All right.
Ooh.
So anyway, yeah, so we told him yesterday, we were like, wait, why do you get all of the celebration? We should get the recognition because we made it 18 years with you.
You know, and
I should have got a gift.
Oh, boy. You?
Yeah. I can't even say that without
So,
laughing.
last night we took Blaze to the hit. He said, all right, where do you want to go for your birthday?
Mm-hmm. He said sushi.
And so he wanted Hooters.
No, he said sushi, and then you're like, dude, I've lost all faith in you.
And then he was like, okay, let's go to Hooters.
Mm-hmm.
And so we went to Hooters. And I set him up. I typed out on the phone, today is my son's birthday. And when the little girl waitress came up, and what's up, Alabama home? I do that every time, and I know who that is.
Who is it?
That's Anna Banana.
Oh, really?
Uh-huh. That's shortcake.
Okay. That's shortcake, okay.
And so I held it there for her to read, and
I love to see that. I'm glad to hear that, Minuteman. Thanks for the idea for the sentiment. It helped out a lot. Sorry.
And I'm holding it there, and it took her for like forever to catch the hint, and I'm kind of like...
Yep.
And so she's like, oh, okay.
Y'all got the gift of not going to prison for killing a teenager.
And so the dinner went off without a hitch. We had a visit from a celebrity in Hooters last night. And they sat right behind us, y'all. Mm-hmm. Captain Herbalife and his trusty lieutenant. Mm-hmm. They came into this restaurant and they reeked. Mm-hmm. And
like Jason got a contact.
Blaze and I both were probably stoned.
Jason was giggling. He just started giggling. He's like,
like, I'm super hungry and I don't know why. But they finally left. Mm-hmm. And then they came up and they sang happy birthday. They were too busy to make Blaze get up on the stool and flap his arms with the menus and stuff.
And do all the silly stuff.
But the waitress, y'all should have seen my son. He was funny. The waitress came up, and after the whole thing about, happy birthday, blah, 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 she looks over at him. She says, so, how old are you? He's like, I just turned 18. And she was like, Really? I just turned 18 too.
And Blaze was like,
was like,
Really?
Really? How you doing? And I went, No,
he
didn't.
Yep.
Yeah, he did. He literally struck this pose that was kind of like, how you doing? And so I was like, oh. And so we left and came home, but we got a bunch of wings, and that was fun.
We still have some left over.
Yeah.
Snack attack. Yep.
And
it's a good thing they didn't have tacos.
Yep. My parents. Hey, Angie's Pantry.
Yay!
Oh yeah, you gotta pick a channel shout out because she's mine.
Oh, okay. I actually have one.
Wait a minute. I gotta make sure that I'm saying the right one. Hold on a second, guys. We got so far messed up. I just got totally distracted.
Sidetracked.
For a second, and we are going to start to do something new here. And I'm going to explain why. Ever since I left the network, I have been, how do you say, networking, I guess, with
other people.
Okay, yeah, that one's mine. Networking with other people.
Right.
And I personally feel that the best way for everybody to grow is through collaborations and channel shoutouts.
Right.
And so every Saturday night now, we are going to let you guys do a channel shout out, and we're going to do some too. Because I started, if you haven't noticed, and if you haven't yet, we created another Big Bear Homestead Facebook. And it's not really like a page because it's not like a business page now. It is a page where you guys go and send friend requests to and stuff like that. And if you haven't done that yet, then go ahead
check it out.
Check it out, because I have a thread on there where I want you to share. If you're a YouTube creator, I want you to share your channel. And right now, that thread alone has over 200 comments on it.
Hey, Green Gables, I sent your oils today, just so you know.
Hey, Green Gables. And so I think that through doing this, I met a bunch of really cool people
that we had no idea existed. Because we don't have time to just go searching for, we may search for something specific, and then we may trip on a channel, but we don't get, we don't get to see all of it. So
like Hallelujah Homestead's one, Angie's Pantry's one. Lone Star Living was on there. That was another one. And there was Go for Green was doing it. I think Alderman Farms did it. I think Green Gables did it. I think there was a lot of us that we know already that did it. Yep, JRC, I'm part of that one too.
The small one? Probably not. There's one for small channels.
Right, and I got invited.
Oh, you got invited? Yes. Okay. See,
And
I don't get invited to all this stuff.
And so it's very, very good. And I think it's awesome. So
the bear community.
So tonight we're going to do our very first channel shout out with that. Now go ahead and at this point,
I'm the fish lady or fish lad.
Fish lad.
Oh, okay,
yeah.
Cool.
And at this point in time, right now, you guys go ahead and plug any channel you want to plug.
Hey,
what's up, Zach? I sent you a response to the message that you sent me on Facebook, and I haven't gotten anything back from you.
Thanks for doing that. Yeah. See, that's the thing is like, it doesn't matter what size your channel is. You may have some great content that people don't get a chance to see because you're not exposed for being as small as you are.
Yeah.
And we want to change that.
Yeah.
We want to bring good content out to everybody's attention.
Because right now we need each other. I don't know if some of you guys have heard the news, but we need each other to help grow each other's channel and help support each other with different things and different avenues and different little secrets that go along with building a good YouTube channel. And
Funky Rooster, that's a cool one.
And so that is a great thing. So we're going to start reading off some of these channels.
Teal Family
Homestead.
Perceiving a Life.
Perceiving a Life. Thank you, Big Bear Homestead. Fugal Green Girl, 50 ducks in a row. Kitty's Homestead. Tessie. She is awesome too. What's up, Texas Teal Star?
Texas Little Star 63. Okay. A lot of new Southern Arc Homestead. Hey guys. Okay, so if you're just coming in,
the Weekend Homestead.
I know a guy with the channel.
That's awesome.
If you just came in, we have a group, the Big Bear Homesteading group.
We got the Big Bear Homesteading group.
But we also have
a Big Bear Homestead page that we are encouraging everybody. I don't care if you've got 50,000 subs or if you got 5 subs,
2,
1 sub, no subs.
Yeah.
Come in there, share your channel. Let's
Share your
everybody
content,
sub to
yeah.
one another, and let's grow this and keep going. So,
Keep it organic.
yep.
And I don't mean like organic farming. I mean organic growing. We'll grow everybody organically.
Right. So,
Full spectrum, go for green, keeping it Dutch, Arms Family, John
Texas
at Grow Your
Boys.
Own Greens, Texas
Rob
Boys.
Bob's Backyard Gardening, Our Half Acre Homestead, Wayne's Country Living.
Old Ways, New Times.
Okay. So while you guys are doing that, I'm going to give my channel shout out, and she is here tonight. Because I invited her here tonight. Excuse me. Because we met on that Facebook group that I started. I just started sending out. If they had more...
Doesn't matter. Hold on, real quick. It doesn't matter if it's homesteading, guys. It does not have to be homesteading related. Just don't make it inappropriate.
Yeah, it's got to be a family-friendly channel. That's all I'm asking. I don't care if they're talking just about homeschooling, fishing, trapping, hunting, gardening,
Whatever.
homesteading.
Building.
I don't care.
Whatever.
You know? I don't
Check
care.
out David's Fish Tanks. He's got a cool channel. There's one.
Yes,
right
he
there.
does. But we met through this group, and she sent me a thing, and she said, "Hey, I really like what you're doing. I'm going to share your da 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 da." And so she said, "Please check out my channel." And I went and checked it out, and wow, y'all! And my channel shout out is right there, Angie's Pantry. If you guys don't know who she is, because I didn't know who she was, hey, open up that other tab and go sub, because she's got some really cool stuff, and she is a team player. And that's one of the huge things that I look for, is somebody that's going to be a team player. Because she's all about community. She's all about doing all kinds of things like that.
We'll put a link and the new group in the page in the description.
We'll put
after it's over.
After it's over, we'll do that. So she's my channel shout out. So if you guys would go over there and go sub to her, you know, go check her out. She's right now. She's a really small channel.
Woody says, "I got no videos, but 7 subs. Go figure." Hey, what's up?
So who is your channel shout out, Mom?
Okay, so the only one I really had a chance to watch this week, because I haven't really been paying attention. Believe it or not, with everything that's been going on, I'm actually trying to stay off of Facebook. The only thing I really did this week, social media-wise, was I did Instagram, a little bit of Instagram, because we've had a lot of stuff going on. And so I'm sure people that normally get email responses from me right away didn't get email responses right away, because I didn't want to have anything to do with any electronic communication, really. It was kind of one of those weeks. So, but anyway, this morning, I looked at a video, because and we'll get to this in a second, but I made a purchase over this week, and we needed to make sure that we have, we needed to make sure that we have a place for them. And so I was starting to think, okay, we've done this kind of house and this kind of house, and so I thought, well, let me look and see what I can find out, because we made a chicken coop this past year that was a transportable, you know, be able to move across. And so I looked around, and I happened to find a video by Doug and Stacy, Off Grid with Doug and Stacy. Now, I haven't watched them a lot, and I'm not going to go into why, but I haven't given them a fair shake. And so today I decided that because of how many videos they have, that I would just kind of search through what I'm interested in, because there might be some things that they talk about that I really don't have the time, because I'm more of a picky YouTube watcher, because I don't have a lot of time to watch everything. So I'm more of a, let me search for this particular thing, find it, and go from there. So I looked up, you know, portable chicken coops and things of that nature, and up it popped. And so I watched it, and it's very similar to our design, but it took my thought process out of it to see him build it the way that we really needed ours built, because in the past we only used chicken wire. And what he did was he added hog paneling up underneath it, or livestock paneling, and then he put the chicken wire over it. And I thought cattle panel, whatever you want to call it. But anyway, it solved the problem that we had, which was ours wasn't strong enough, and we actually had a hawk come through and just go right through the chicken panel, or chicken fencing. So that's my shout out for this week. If you haven't checked them out, and you don't have time to sit and watch 500 videos or however many they have, you could definitely go over into the little magnifying glass and look and type in what you're looking for and see if there's anything in there that they might cover, because he's usually very quick in showing what he does. He's not as wordy as we are. We're a lot more wordy.
Some of us are very wordy.
So anyway, that's mine for this week. But I have homework to do, because I've seen that we've had like 150 channels share their stuff on this thread. So I see that I have my homework to check out all of these new channels. So I'm really excited, guys.
Yeah, I'm really excited. I'm looking in the chat box right now, and this person's saying, "Hey, yo, I subbed you, and this one I subbed you, and I subbed you. What's up, Dutch?
Hey,
Simplified devil dog. Almost lost family friendly right there. African bound girl, how's it going?
Nice.
And you are absolutely right. When we were with the network, we really didn't give them a fair shake. And so it's one of those that I'm at the point now, I don't care if you are as big as American Homestead or Doug and Stacy, or if you're as small as somebody who's just starting and the only person that they got subbed to them is their mama. I don't care anymore. I want to help everybody grow in any way that I can. What's up, pickers? Because
don't check out mine, it's terrible.
Really, Meemaw? You know I ain't the wordy one. But this is awesome. You guys are lighting it up tonight, and I'm loving it. Y'all are getting me excited. It's gonna be hard for me to stop at 9 o'clock. I don't know if I'm gonna stop at 9 o'clock. I might keep running my mouth. We may keep on partying on. I don't know. Can I share my channel in your Facebook group?
Yes.
You need.
Absolutely.
No, stop. You, Southern Ark Homestead, you need to share your YouTube channel in our Facebook group. There is no I can. No, brother. You need to. You need to do it. He said, I'm not big. But what I was getting ready to say earlier before y'all got me all pumped up and everything, we need to stick together. And Zach, I don't know if you heard this yet or not, brother, but
Okay, wait. Stop before you get on there. Okay, let me clarify this for everybody, because I have a couple people asking if they can put their stuff on. There is a thread that is on the new Big Bear Facebook page.
We'll solve this real quick. Kitty or Amanda, can you please put the link up to that Facebook page? There it is. Bam.
Right there.
And put up, what's up, Dave? My popcorn homie. Woo. Kitty, also put up to the one that you helped us create, the one that's got that thread on it, please, ma'am.
Share, make sure
and
to
it's
share
sister
minute,
here.
ma'am.
Gotcha. Southern Ark Homestead. Somebody write that down, because I'm probably going to call him a boy again.
No, I'll make sure it's a girl.
But look.
It's a girl.
Okay. Now, this is what I was getting ready to say. This is like the third time. No, let me go ahead and do like this, because y'all done got me so excited tonight. This is what's happening. Look, I got a phone call from a friend of mine, and he told me he heard on the news. He was coming home from fishing with some propane guy. But they were coming home, and he heard on the news that major, let me say this again, major companies are pulling their advertisement from Google, and which is also YouTube, for inappropriate content. What's up, Asher and And so that means YouTube's going to take a major hit when it comes to advertising and with monetization and stuff like that. So we all have to be able to band together to be able to help each other to make sure we don't put clickbait or make inappropriate, titles and stuff like that to help each other out. Because it's always great to have, so you can call up a buddy of yours and say, dude, check out this description. This is what I wrote. Does that sound cool to you?
Uh-huh.
You know, and it's always good to have stuff like that. And it's always good to be able to bounce ideas off of anyone. See? Full spectrum. It already happened to him. 50% of his video
flagged and demonetized.
Flagged and demonetized.
Crap.
Yeah. So, y'all, it's happening. You know?
Yeah, it's coming.
So we just got to be, we got to love one another, y'all, and we gotta hug, and I can't wait to meet Zach, because I'm gonna give him a big old Marine Corps bear hug, because he was in the Army, so he needs a bear hug. But yeah. So
now, with that being said,
that's done.
Our week. Ooh, get that out of the way.
Got that out of the week. I'm not even gonna lie, and this week was tough. There was still a lot of mudslinging and BS going on, and that's okay. I
kept a white shirt on and I stayed clean. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah, so did I. I had a close friend of mine. He's almost like a brother to me. Mm-hmm. He said this. He said, there's no sense in wrestling with a pig, because you both will get muddy, and the difference is the pig enjoys the mud. And so that really hit home with me. And so we're just kind of hoping it'll just dwindle out here.
So we're just gonna keep going the road less traveled, apparently, and we'll just keep on keeping on.
Keep on keeping on. So as you guys know, we got the bull.
Yes, we got our bull, and he has calmed down finally.
Everything has finally calmed down, so we're going to be able to go out there and get some great pictures of this beautiful Black Angus bull that we got.
He's a bushwhacker bloodline.
Bushwhack bloodline. Mm-hmm. We made arrangements.
Yes, tell everybody about that today. So Jason's parents were in town today.
How you going to tell me to tell everybody, and then you going to start talking?
Sorry, go ahead.
So my parents were in town today.
Wow. Imagine that.
Like y'all didn't heard that one before. So my parents are in town to help. They wanted to come down, visit with Blaze, and basically reiterate, go get a job. But they came down for his 18th birthday, blah, blah, blah. Well, I asked my dad, I said, Pop, can you please bring your truck? My truck is still down, and I really need to get some stuff from Home Depot. Mm-hmm. And he was like, well, and really I had Robin ask, because he won't tell Robin no. He'll tell me no. He'll tell me no all the time.
Oh, yeah, actually I asked, because I texted Mom and I said, are you guys bringing the car or are you bringing the truck? And she was like, why, dear? I said, because truck's not fixed yet, and I would really like to get some plywood for the house.
Yeah.
She's like, well, really... Dad said, just because it's you asking, he will be more than happy to bring the truck.
Yeah. So. And so, weekend homestead, that's funny. Mm-hmm. Why does everybody say that joke?
I don't know.
But anyway.
We have a milk cow. We know what to milk.
So, pow, 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 pow. And so, they came down because we needed some 1/2-inch plywood, because my kids got a karaoke machine for Christmas.
They got 2 karaoke
Yeah, they got
machines.
2.
Mm-hmm.
And for my birthday, when Robin and I first came home, they had a makeshift stage built up.
It was so cool. We came home from Helen. Yeah.
And Carol Ann sung to me for my birthday my favorite '80s song. What's up, Tubby? Tub Mc...
Nice.
Oh. Oh, okay.
Anyway.
You know what that is. And so...
So anyway. That's funny.
That's a funny one. But anyway, and she sung to me my favorite '80s song, which was really cool. And so we're going to encourage that more because Carol likes to sing, and so does Ladessa. And so we're going to have basically kind of like a Sunday night open mic night kind of thing going on. Blah, blah, blah. Right? But the pallets that we built the stage out of, well, I have to put just a half-inch sheet of plywood.
Just to give it some integrity.
Give it some integrity.
Yeah.
One, so they don't trip on anything, and you know, just to make it look somewhat nice.
Right.
And we'll,
hey, Leanne.
We'll stain it real good and everything.
Right.
And then we'll put it back on it. Anyway, we're gonna make a big stage. And so we got that, and then we also got the skirting for around the tub. We finally got somebody to make a decision.
Apparently, the fly likes my tea better.
It's just protein.
I know, right?
And so we got all of that. And we also got 12 blueberry plants that are pretty well established, so they should be good to go.
Well, we bought 12, and we already bought... I haven't talked about my haul yet. Yeah. But anyway, so while we were there at the Home Depot, we ran into somebody.
We ran into one of our neighbors. And it's the guy that, remember we told you guys that Carol Ann went over there. We met him because a cow was out. We thought it was one of his cows. And he found out that I was a trapper and asked me to come get the beavers and thin out the coyotes. And I went over there with the girls, and Carol Ann just cleaned house.
She did. She cleaned up all of his coons, yeah.
And so I got talking to him, and
because he did that, or she did that, we have been basically invited. I mean, anytime we want to come up there and swim, we want to come up and hunt, trap, fish, whatever, we can do it.
Right. So we
didn't film it now.
We shook his hand, and got to talking, and he said, "Wow." He said, "Do you trap hogs?" I said, "I can come out there and shoot them."
Yeah.
I said, "But to build a trap," I said, "it gets kind of expensive." And he was like, "Oh." I said, "Why? You need me to come out there and start shooting them?" And he was like, "Yeah,
it's about time.
Yeah, I'm gonna need it."
They're starting to run the.
He goes, "They're starting to tear up stuff, and I'm a little worried about putting the corn in, and da 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 da."
Don't want them anywhere near the cows, right? Because he has a lot of cattle still on his property.
He has a lot of dairy cows. And so I said, "Okay." And I said, "What?" And just in idle conversation, I can't believe we even forgot to ask him.
Yeah, because we've been looking all week. We called Monday, and we found out that we can get the cow in
to get processed.
We just have to find a way to get him there.
And so I said, "Hey, Mr. So-and-so, do you know anybody that has a livestock trailer? Because my truck is down." I said, "That could pull my steer to the processor." And he's like, where are you going? And I said, "We're just going to the one up the road a little bit." And he said, "Make your appointment. I'll come and do it.
I'll come and get him." And
I was like, "Cool." You know, and it was basically kind of like a barter thing. You come start slaying hogs, I'll take your cow.
Because the thing that you got to realize is that when he has, it's just like predator control on the homestead. When things start, becoming a problem, it's cutting into his food supply. It's cutting into his business. So Jason coming up there and doing that work for him.
Yep. And one of the things that he said, he goes, "I got possums on my porch again." And I said, "Okay, we'll come back this trapping season." And he looked at me, and he looked over
at Carol,
and he said, "She coming with you?" And I'm like, "Yeah, she's gonna come with me."
Yeah.
And
because you're not really allowed on the property unless she's there. Just kidding.
And so it was just really, really awesome for that.
Yeah.
But yesterday.
It wasn't yesterday.
Was it? Yeah, it was yesterday. No. Oh. No, it wasn't yesterday.
No, it was Thursday.
Thursday.
Yeah.
Thursday.
Thursday I come home from work. And I'm ready, like, I am literally, like, I've been thinking about taking a hot bath for the last 2 hours. Because I had some kind of a rash or something that developed on my leg. And I think it was from rubbing up against some crates or something at work. And so I had in my mind I was going to take an oatmeal bath, relax, and all that. Well, I get home and I come in the door and Blaze is like, Mom, the DMV doesn't close till 6. So we can go up there now and I can renew my stuff before blah, 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 you know. And I'm like, and by the way, we got to go get feed. I'm like, okay, fine. So we hop in the car. I take him up there. He renews his permit. We go to Tractor Supply. I pull up into Tractor Supply and you're off. It looks like. And nobody's been saying that we were buffering.
I don't think we are.
I don't know. Anyway.
I don't ever pay attention.
So basically what ended up happening is I walked in and right in the front, of course, because they were waiting for me, right? I see a big container full of very well established blueberry bushes. And I'm like, wow. And I look and I'm like, wait a minute. It's only going to be a hot bath, higher electric bill according to your husband. Yeah, well, Anyway, so I go up to the front and here's all of these blueberry bushes. They said $12.99 and I'm like, $12.99 is kind of okay, whatever. Well, then my son looks down at the tag and he's like, Mom, they're only $9.99. I'm like, so I get on the phone. I'm like, Jason, I see these blueberry bushes. They're in good shape. We were planning on doing some this year. So I'm like, let's go ahead and do that. He's like, okay, fine. How much are they? We're going to get 6. Okay, cool. So we did the 6. And I walk in the door, go to get the feed. And I was convinced I was just going to go ahead and get all of the feed that we needed. Well, then I turned the corner and here's the big cattle panels where they have the fish and everything. Or I mean, not the fish, the chickens. And I looked and I'm like, oh no. So this big yellow side. And it says what?
Weekend Homestead.
Oh, you need a beer too? It says clearance. And I see a 50 and I see a 75. And I'm like, is that 50 cents? Is that 75 cents? So Blaze went and asked them. And she's like, yeah, they're 50 cents for the straight runs and 75 cents for the pullets. And I was like, how many do you think you have there? She's like, I don't know, maybe $20, $30. I was like, okay. So we looked at them and it ended up being 30. And I paid $16 for 30 chicks. And the chicks were not like your day old chicks. They're decent size already. They're like probably about that tall, right? Wouldn't you say? They're not little bitty day old chicks. Mm-hmm. So the thing is that it's not like, when you buy from a hatchery, they're buying from a hatchery too, but they've been there long enough that they're now established.
You don't have to really worry about
them
losing
dying
them so
or
much
anything.
or anything
And the
like
other
that.
thing too,
I wonder if it's because we changed our bit rate.
It is.
That we seem like we're jumping.
Yeah.
You want me to
it could be.
Put it
yeah,
up?
You can. So basically what happened, no, it's the other one. Basically what we ended up doing is I bought all of those, brought them home. And the really cool part about it is Tractor Supply said that they guarantee their chicks' health for 30 days. So if something happens to the chicks, for the next 30 days, they're covered. And I get 30 more, whatever, however many die. Mm-hmm. And I can get those chicks. So I thought that was pretty cool.
Pretty cool.
So, yeah. So I scored pretty well on that. I thought I got a deal on Silkies for $2. Yeah, they were literally 50. I mean, like, I looked at them and I was like, I mean, it it was crazy. I was like, you're telling me those are 50 cents? Like, that's a Coke in the Coke machine.
Mm-hmm.
You know? So, anyway.
So that's kind of been our week, just running and gunning around here. So we got new chicks.
Mm-hmm.
We got turkey eggs in the incubator. We got duck eggs.
What did we find this afternoon?
In the incubator. Oh, I just found a right cross right to the side of my head because you just punched me.
Mm-hmm.
We got all the quail eggs are done.
Yep.
We got like what, 13, 14, 16, 20 more quail, something like that.
It's only about 15 because we lost some to
the sprouted leg.
Yeah, sprouted leg.
So we got that, and then today, we're all sitting out around the pond.
It wasn't even $1,000, William. We only paid $850.
Yeah.
So yeah, we've done really well in the last week.
And we got to talking about the goose.
Mm.
And we found 9 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9
goose eggs.
Goose eggs.
Mm-hmm.
Now, there's no way that these eggs are fertile because
she doesn't have her boy anymore.
A eagle or a big owl or something swooped down and come and got the male. And so
go ahead.
So we had 3 or 4 Canadian geese show up, but
yeah, we don't think that's so Ginger wants to know how many we get. We got 30, and what breed. They were mostly egg leggers, like leghorns, something along that line. It was a mottled mix. I didn't really care because they were 50-cent chicks. What kind of incubator do we have?
We have what is called a Dickey's incubator. He's probably about 2.5, 3 hours from us now.
But he's awesome. He's just an old man, and he builds them
out of his garage.
It's not like it's some.
You can go and check out his website. I think it's Dickey'sIncubators.com or something like that. Jen's home. But awesome incubators. We've had that one a good 6-7 years. Mm-hmm. And we still get a 95-98% hatch rate. Mm-hmm. Now, through us moving, water spilling and my backboard has finally started to rot out. Mm-hmm. So I just got to take that out and replace it. But other than that,
you want to drop this back now a little bit just to go ahead. Keep going.
You got me distracted now. It might have done that to catch up with this, but
good ideas for the largest brooder.
Build your own brooder box.
Mm-hmm.
That's my thing. Build your own brooder box. All right, let's. Dadgummit.
It's almost 9 anyway. Not that matters, but.
Our internet may be out. Okay, buffering.
Back.
Alright, back now. Okay. So.
Saturday night and gremlins are out. That's right. That's about it.
I wonder why we can't do this. Back but glitchy.
Well, it's almost time for us to take a break before.
Yeah. Hey, Tawana. So. But yeah. Alright, so we got to start wrapping it up because in a few minutes, Deep South Homestead's going to come on. And if you guys want to go over there and check them out, go for it. More than welcome to. Danny and Wanda, they're good people. So we see you guys. I see you. Yeah. You're back. All right.
Real quick, the thing about your own brooder, just build your own.
Yeah, I would build your own, and the key thing to building a brooder is to make sure you can control the airflow. And the reason being, you want to keep your brooder, when they first hatch out, at right around 99, 100. Okay? And then after a week, you want to drop them down to, not between 95 and 98. And then you want to eventually wean them
back off of the temperature.
You just don't want to throw them in a brooder box and let them try to be on their own. You do have to wean them. Okay? And so, what's up, Windsweep?
Windswept.
Windswept.
All right.
So
anyway, we're going to go ahead and...
go to the Insomnia Club Facebook page, Lone Star. Or talk with Kitty and get on the email list. Yes, there will be insomnia tonight.
A broody or an incubator? Brooder.
Well, you need
a brooder. Both. Yeah.
I was talking about a brooder.
Yeah.
Now, an incubator, depending on what you're incubating,
kind of depends on whether.
One, it depends on what you're running through the incubator, and two, how long you have to be in there and what your humidity has to be. Okay, so most eggs got to run it between 99 and 100. Go ahead, Angie's Pantry. Go ahead with your question. And then, and most of them run anywhere from they want you at a 70 to 60% humidity. So
cool! We're using your garden videos for our homeschool class. That is awesome.
Who said that?
Quake Lake.
That is so awesome.
That is really cool. What was Angie's question? I got a question, guys. I didn't see it.
I told her to go ahead and ask. So.
Alright.
Later, Freaky Geek.
How long have you two been on YouTube? Years? 4?
Well, see, that's not really fair, though. Because we started our YouTube channel way back in early 2000. It was before 2010. It may have been 2011. I'd have to go back and look.
I don't know. It's been a while.
But it's been a while. But we didn't hardcore go put a lot of... I don't want to say it like that because it sounds bad.
We were only doing videos when we came across something that was really painful for us to learn the hard way.
Because back then we were still building our homestead. We were still building to the point to get where we are today.
5 years, there you go.
On the 21 acres. But when we first started this, we were on like an acre.
Not even. We were on a half acre when we first started.
Yeah, and we started slowly building up, and then we got to 5 acres, and we got to 10, and now we're at 21. And we were more focused on building our homestead than we were building the channel. Well, now that we're here, and we're starting to get our homestead to where it's a well-oiled machine, we started focusing back on our YouTube to teach everybody all the lessons.
All the stuff we've learned along the way.
Along the way. And trust me, a lot of that stuff we really want to teach you guys because it was very painful for us. But it's 9 o'clock, so we want to thank you guys for coming by. Hey, that was awesome in the chat room tonight. Watching you guys share each other's channels and sub to one another. That is stinking awesome. Yep. We loved it. Thank you guys for coming by. If you want to go check out Danny and Wandy at Deep South, now's the time. And go right ahead. And we will see you guys later tonight as for the Insomnia Platoon. And make sure you guys check out the Insomnia Platoon Facebook page or be watching for the email from Kitty. Thank you guys. Thank you. Awesome night tonight. Appreciate it. Y'all pumped us up. And we will see you guys later on.
Good night, y'all.
Night.